Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? What's going on? Today was a blessed day. I hope that your Thanksgiving week was blessed, joyful. I hope that you were able to spend it with your family. And if you're long distance like me, hopefully your family was able to see you or you were able to go see your family. If not, I hope that you encourage yourself to find peace throughout your holiday. What I want to talk to you guys about, right, is life circumstances. It's very important. A lot of us, we think of our life as if something happens that we're doomed. How many of us actually go through that situation? I know a lot of us do. I know I do. I'm going to be honest because I'm an open book. In order for you guys to receive any type of wisdom, I have to be an open book. I can't lie to you guys. If I lie to you guys, I'll be lying to myself. And this just isn't going to work out. I'm trying to change my life in a direction where I feel that I could be a positive role model, not only for myself, but for my kids and for the people that I collaborate with in my life, as far as business associates and friendship. So let's dig into that, right? Life circumstances. How many of you guys get stressed out? How many of you guys have a lot of anxiety when something happens? And I want to bring out some real life situations, right? Today, man, I was feeling great. I woke up this morning around 6 o'clock. I did what I usually do as far as a sermon and motivational speech, get my shake ready so that way I can go to the gym. Everything was just going good, and then I jump into the car that I'm in, and as I'm driving, I see the tire pressure warning sign, and it says 6, right? I just filled up the tire last night when I was in Virginia Beach, and I filled it up to about 35, 36. And what do you know? The pressure's at 6 psi. I'm thinking, great, man. Are you serious, man? I just got the car yesterday. And what's really going on? Yeah, by nature I was thinking great, because I just took my pre-workout. If you don't know what that is, pre-workout is something that kind of gives you a little bit more oomph in regards to the gym and energy, so I'm sitting here hyper and I'm thinking I'm gonna go to the gym and work out, but no, I'm not. I'm looking at the time. I'm sitting here like, man, is there a tire place open? What do you know? God paved that path. Discount Tire just opened up and said, come on by. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna come on by because I need this tire fixed ASAP. And so I'm thinking in my head, well, I got about 10 minutes to get to you. I wonder if I should ride on a 6 PSI tire. I'm thinking, no, Dave, it's not a good idea. There's a gas station right next to you. Go. So I went. I swiped my debit card. It approved it, right? And for some reason, the machine kept on messing up and wouldn't allow me to put air in the tire. But it charged me not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times. Yes, David Richardson likes to make sure that he verifies that the machine is broken. So he swipes his debit card 4 times. So I'm sitting here thinking in my head like, okay, well, I'm just gonna go to the gas station clerk and let him know. So I go in. It's some very, very nice older lady, and I say, "Excuse me, ma'am, I'm not sure, but I think your machine took my money. What can we do about this?" She said, "Oh, very nicely, yes. Can you check your bank account to see if the money was taken out, so that way I can just give you a refund in cash?" So I check my account. Didn't show up. So I told her, I was like, no, it didn't show up. Okay, that's fine. Awesome. Jump in the car, and now I'm driving like 1 mile per hour because I don't want to really, I'm in a 2020 Mustang, and I know it sits slow, so I can only imagine how bad it would be in regards to me trying to drive really quick, right? It shows you should pace yourself in life. But anyway, so I'm sitting here, I'm thinking in my head like, man, this couldn't get any worse, right? So I jump in the car, I drive, and I start heading toward the Discount Tires, and I get an alert on my phone, and the charges for the air thing popped up, I'm thinking in my head like, man, what do I do? Do I just go back and say no? Should I? And it's $2 for air here, ladies and gentlemen, $2. So that's $8. Okay, that's $8 of free money I just gave to a tire thing that didn't really accommodate my needs. So I'm like, David, let's just go. Okay, so I went to the tire place, and the tire place guy, when I was on the phone, said, you know what, we'll be able to get you up and going, check, as long as it's not along the firewall or the wall of the tire, I'll be able to fix it. If not, you're gonna have to get a new tire. All right, so I don't know about you guys, but the new tires on these cars, I was about to cuss, Lord forgive me, for $400 for a new tire. So I'm thinking, okay, well, I just got into the car last night, so let's see what happens. Boom. Ready to get there. They didn't just have a open spot for me. They said, oh, well, from the time that 5 minutes it took me to get there, 8 people decided to show up, and it took an hour and a half for them to get my car up, going, and checked out, right? So I'm like, okay, well, you know what, God, I asked for patience, so we're gonna go with it. Let's do this. So I'm in there, I'm waiting. Luckily, it wasn't along the wall. There was a piece of metal that was stuck in the middle of the tire. They fixed it, and I went on my way, went to the gym, and had a good workout. Did I have a little bit of frustration? Yes, I did. Did I have some anxiety? Best believe it, because I'm sitting here, I'm hyped up, ready to go and do something, because I have a schedule that I'm trying to keep, right, in our day. And look what happens, and it doesn't only happen today. It happened yesterday, it happened the day before, happened the day before that. And I'm not necessarily talking about a flat tire, but symbolically a flat tire. Something happens in my life every single day that kind of disrupts the schedule that I have to live with in regards to being the person that I want to be in my life. And one thing that I've realized is this: life circumstances are going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. I know it's a simple way of thinking, and I know it's easier said than done. However, if you don't learn to control your circumstance, the circumstance is going to control you. That's the wisest thing I can tell you, And I know you're probably thinking, well, David, thank you for telling me something that somebody has already told me. And I know I'm just going to be somebody who's going to refresh that in your mind, because I got to refresh that in my mind as well. That life circumstances, when I wake up, is going to have to happen. It's going to have to happen. There's certain things that are in my life that I'm going to have to face. I'm in my sobriety. So if those that know, people that got days, weeks, months, years, it's a struggle throughout the time that you are trying to get sober, because you have so many things that you need to substitute and you need to be able to adapt to, like my video yesterday. And it's hard because it's an emotional, okay? It's an emotional challenge. And depending on what drugs you're using, it could be physical too as well. So I just want to say for you guys, life circumstances happen, and I don't want you guys to think just because I brought up addiction that it doesn't really involve you, because think about it. Your situation, your life, there's certain things in your life that's going to irritate you so much. It could be your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your husband, your wife, your kids. It could be just something that goes on in your mind, and you have no clue why you're feeling the way that you're feeling. I've been there before. I've been in that situation where I wake up and I'm depressed and I have no idea why. And I got wise people that are telling me, go see a counselor, go see a therapist, go see a psychiatrist, and I did. I went to go see a psychiatrist. I have a psychiatrist. And the thing that I tell myself is, he wanted me on medication, but I told myself, by the grace of God and the power of God, I'm not going to take that medication. You're looking at somebody who got a lot of things going on in his mind. However, he's living a life now stable and being able to. Okay, so I want you guys to know that there is hope no matter what, no matter where you go, no matter how many flat tires are in your life. Just know that there's a solution to it. Okay, so keep it going, keep on going. Invite this video to your friends. If you don't want to, then don't. But what I'm saying is, I know if I got issues, I know you got issues too. Ain't nobody better than nobody in this world. You know, just some people are capable of hiding it and masking their problems a little better than most people. But we all got problems. Love you guys. Take care. God bless. Remember, life circumstances happen, and you're going to be able to do what you need to do as long as you leap into it, as long as you fight for it, and as long as you believe that you can do it. All right, guys. Peace.